Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday, July 15th, 2022. Your day weather podcast is being brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Cowboy State Daily has more original Wyoming news content than any other news organization in the state. Cowboy State Daily. Sign up for their daily newsletter and check them out on their Facebook page. Well, if it feels like it's a little tropical out there with the muggy, very warm conditions we had, especially overnight, there's a good reason. Air is coming right out of southwest and western areas of Mexico near the Gulf of California and all the way up here into the central, southern, and the northern Rockies. So we're getting a visit today from the subtropics. You can just really feel it in the air. That high humidity air means thunderstorms are going to be likely. We already had some overnight showers and thunderstorms develop, and it's going to be a busy day of showers and thunderstorms in the region, and there's going to be heavy rain with some of these showers and storms. I especially want to talk about the mountain terrain, especially in the burn scars of Colorado and southern Wyoming. We need to watch out for flash flooding today. Now, as the high pressure shifts a little bit, drier air does come in over the weekend. So the thunderstorm chances drop considerably Saturday and especially on Sunday. So today's the best chance of thunderstorms for most of you, except for the southern areas where the threat will remain. The heat is going to continue, although there is a bit of a weak cool front that may drop temperatures a bit by Tuesday. Through Monday, be ready for just lots of hot conditions in the 80s and some 90s. Satellite photo tells a lot. Here's that subtropical moisture right on top of the region. It's pretty extensive and it's thick. It's not only in the middle to upper layers of the atmosphere, but it goes all the way down to the ground. And if you see these areas right here, where there's a couple of touches of blue, there's a couple of weather disturbances that are in the pattern right here. We'll draw them as little X's. These little X's basically are little pockets of energy that cause the atmosphere to go up and become unstable, and they're going to travel like this today and into tonight around the ridge of the high pressure, and that's what's going to get shower and thunderstorm activity going along this axis as well. And already you can see from the radar this morning, there's already some shower activity here in the west just from overnight. Now, this is without the heat of the day. Once the heat of the day gets going, the shower and thunderstorm coverage will expand. This is by afternoon. And you can see the deeper moisture in the blue here and the darker greens. And notice that over the north central mountains of Colorado, southern Wyoming, back into the Wasatch here, there's just a lot of very deep moisture. So there's going to be relatively slow moving, heavy rain producing thunderstorm potential in these areas. Now, this is for this afternoon. This is for Saturday morning. So what I'm showing you here is this axis of moisture overhead could mean there will be overnight showers and thunderstorms tonight into early Saturday morning in these green and blue areas. It's not common that we get overnight showers and storms, but we could see that tonight in this area I just highlighted. Here's the thunderstorm pattern by afternoon, showing the potential lightning strikes by mid to late afternoon and evening. I think there's going to be more here than what the model is showing. This is the highest risk of severe weather today. Montana, northeastern and northern Wyoming, and the western Dakotas. That's where the thunderstorms could be producing really strong winds and larger hail, while the rain threat down here is with the heavier rain. The National Weather Service in Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming has flash flood watches out in these green areas. So these green areas are into the southern mountains of Wyoming, the Snowy Range, especially the Mullen burn scar in the Snowy Range is an area to watch out for. There's already been some flash flooding in that Mullen burn scar this summer from these heavy thunderstorms, and that could be a concern today, as well as all of the mountainous terrain of northern Colorado and back into the higher terrain of the Wasatch. Again, it's the burn scar areas where the biggest concern will be. Temperatures plenty warm. This is the 7-day temperature forecast anomaly. So this takes us through basically next Friday. So it's going to be pretty warm with the center of the heat certainly down into the southern plains here, at least relative to average. And you can see as we show you what the high pressure ridge is going to do over the coming days. We talk about the door opening and the door closing, the subtropical moisture. So when the high is in eastern Colorado or further east, the clockwise flow of air just opens the door. So the door's open as you saw in the satellite photo. However, look what happens by Monday. The high pressure ridge retreats to the west. By next Thursday, it stays there. So what this is going to do is limit the thunderstorm chances after this weekend. It doesn't mean they're going away. There just won't be as much as like what we're going to see today. However, by next weekend, we start to see that high pressure shift back to the east again. So the door is open to that subtropical moisture again coming up from the south. So the door opens, the door closes as we go forward. So we'll go back. This is where we are today. Door open, door closes. Do notice this cool front right here going across the Dakotas. That will make Tuesday and Wednesday of next week a little bit cooler. But we're going to see that high pressure still dominating for the most part and getting strong again, but also subtropical moisture by next weekend. Have yourself a good weekend. We'll see you.